Here in the valley, we get some pretty intense temperatures in the summertime. A couple people recently have asked me about the Tesla, the electric car, how the heat impacts my range. So I thought rather than just speak on it in vague terms, we would jump in there. There's actually a really cool detailed breakdown of how your battery's used up, kind of like they give you on your phone. So let's check that out. But basically with the range thing and the climate, I thought it'd be easier to show you guys like a breakdown. So this says current drive, but this is actually from my trip from my place into the office. So they give you up top. Total consumption was 16.3 miles or equivalent miles of range, which is 3 more than what the vehicle's rated for, the estimated consumption. And then down below, it gives you a breakdown of that. So of the 16.3, 14.2 was from driving, right? 2 miles of that was climate. So on a 14-mile trip, losing 2 miles of range, that's not insignificant. Now keep in mind, that's with me not having I'm parked in covered areas. I don't have the AC like blasting the freezing cold in here, but just to give you some idea. Obviously, it's highly variable. If you left your car out in the direct sunlight and it gets to be 120, 130 in the cabin, the amount of energy needed to cool it off initially to get it down to 60 something, 70 something degrees, wherever you're comfortable, is going to be a lot more. But then the other cool thing here, so again, it gives you a breakdown of how much each thing used. It shows you how that compares to what it's rated. So with the climate thing here, so it used 2 miles equivalent of range, but that's about a mile or 0.9 miles more than what it would like normally use. So in terms of what the extreme heat is, it's doubling roughly what the AC takes while I'm out and about driving. And again, I'm parking in covered areas, so that changes that a little bit. Over here, it's kind of neat. They give you some details about that. So for example, with my driving, where it used 2.9 miles than what it is rated for, 2 of that would have been saved if it would have been under 70 miles an hour. So I'm not going to admit to speeding out here, but people do drive not slow. And then it gives you that breakdown on going uphill, costs an extra 1.4, but going downhill, saving 1.9. That's that net half a mile here. Anyway, in answer to the question, it definitely uses some range. It uses a lot if you're out in the direct sunlight a lot more and parking in the direct sunlight. But, so does driving, like accelerating rapidly, driving over 70 miles an hour or 75 miles an hour, get less efficiency than if I was driving, let's say 40 something, 50 something miles an hour. Just want to give people that update, let you know how that breaks down. All right, we're out.